Hi, this is Art again. Actually, this is the second video on this Fluval spec. It's a 2.6 gallon, almost a 3 gallon tank. It's a full reef system. It's been modified with the overflow. That way it skims. The hole has been sealed there. Also, it's got a different pump that I added. That's the bottom one I added. That one, that's the original. And what I'm here to talk about, it's the new one that I drilled and I placed. I replaced a new pump. Since I'm going mainly all SPS, I decided that I wanted to put another pump for flow. Everything seems to be okay. The system has been running for an entire week now. So this is 1 week. And as a matter of fact, for everything running so smoothly, I'm actually getting growth. That acro right here, it's almost attached to the actual rock right there where you can see it. I'm running the Max Blade light. It's an awesome light so far. It's a little on the white side, but the colors are actually true. What you see on my cell phone, I'm having a Galaxy S6, an old phone, but as you can tell, it's actually picking up the color exactly on what I'm seeing. The glass is a little dirty. That's a walking dandro. I added more corals in the last week. This is a new one. This is a Validia. It looks different in person. I don't know why it looks so brown, but in reality it's mainly all green with purple tips. It looks really pretty when you actually have the blue light on. I added a few more corals since the first video. In the first video I just had a few, which was this acropora cap, a frag of it, and then I had the Scalimia right here, then I had this acan, then I had that walking dandro, and I had the fungia. The fungia's got a little baby right there. So far so good though. The millipora, the reason why I decided that I was going to be doing the new drain up top, I mean not drain, but the new pump up top, is because I wanted the millipora to actually open for the hairs to come out, which is happening, opening a little bit more. That's a fully adjustable one. What I ended up doing was basically I drilled it and I placed the pump right inside the actual. You can see the actual drill. It's drilled right here, and you can actually see it coming out of there. The little elbow. It's connected through an actual little through a little hose because the pump had to be run a little lower. But this is basically that little Fluval 2.6. Awesome little tank, and I love this little thing. So far so good. Everything, the algae, since I dose some Easter oyster feast from Reef Nutrition, and I also give them food, and I also feed them phytoplankton because I don't know if you guys noticed, I have a Maxima clam right there. So I gotta feed it because survival rates when you don't feed them, they're very slim. So if you take care of them, feed them, and make sure that you stay up with your water changes, everything actually lives good. This is the second time I run a little pico. It's been running again for a week. I see growth already, and I also see growth right there on this tiny little piece of acro. It's actually attaching to the rock as well. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's turning white right on the tip right there, where it's actually eating up the coralline algae to start attaching to the actual rock. This one's actually real pretty. This one's a purple tip one. In the video you just can't see it as good, but it's actually very pretty acro. This one's a green tip, that little itty bitty piece right there, and this one right here. Those are all little green tips that broke off this main colony. It broke right there, and the other one broke in the back a little bit. But so far so good. I'm going to be adding some more coral, but I'm going to be waiting till next week. I'm going to actually do this entire little piece right here of zoanthids. So I'm going to put blue hornets, the purple ones, the red ones, some Bam Bams, some Rastas, and I'm going to be doing some Fruit Loops and a couple other ones. I'm going to be doing another frog spawn. I'm looking for an actual gold hammer so I can attach it on top of that, and I'm looking for another type of Euphyllia that I'm going to be adding on this corner right here, this whole little corner from the bottom, and I'm going to add one in the middle and add another one here. That way it fills up this little piece. If I don't add another one right here, I'm going to actually do a little leather, like a green neon toadstool, or I'll be adding the green neon toadstool to this side over here. I got those zoanthids for practically free, so I just threw them in there. I'm not a big fan of those ones that I got, but I'm going to be adding something here on this open area. That way it looks kind of filled in. I was thinking of grabbing that Validia that's right there and actually gluing it so it grows outwards that way, or growing straight up. That way it fills that void. But I like where it's at for right now. It's been there for, let me see, for almost the entire week as well. I go a little bit fast, but I don't go as fast. I place a different coral every 2 days, and I do water changes every time I add a coral because I don't want anything to get stressed out. But so far so good. I love this little tank, and enjoy.